Question 6. You're asked to do one of these questions from go to woe. Sketch the original data on some graph paper, then obviously putting into your calculator, find the linear correlation coefficient and writing a conclusion. As you're doing this, you'll find useful information on your information sheet as well. So in this case, annual rainfall versus the crop yield. Now you'd expect logically, the more rain you get, the greater the crop yield, but we better sketch it out. I've chosen grid paper again, staggered it because we're not interested in getting crop yield out of places where it doesn't rain. It's not going to happen. So you can see I've staggered my axes and sketched it through. The next thing I would then do would be to enter the information onto my calculator. And once again, list 1 contains the X, the independent variable data, and list 2, the dependent variable, or the rainfall and the crop yield. Calc, regression, linear regression, get into the habit of copying the formula. It's not asked, but it'll be a useful thing to have. So if I write down the formula, that's y is equal to 0.137x plus 231.702. Key thing, my correlation coefficient of 0.4378. Just make sure you record those. If you want to have a look at the graph, you can see there, a little shaky, but there is a positive, or moderately positive, weak positive I should say, correlation positive between them. So you can write something along the following lines. There's a weak positive correlation between the variables, so there's a little evidence to show the greater the rainfall, the greater the crop yields will be. Now clearly there are other factors that come into effect with crop yields, the type of crop you're growing. Perhaps some don't like higher rainfalls. Perhaps the 600 was a bit over the top. Perhaps there's other factors such as proper irrigation, drainage, or perhaps even things like fertilizer that will contribute a lot more than just simply rainfall measures. But very good if you can practice a few of these from go to woe.